Haha, welcome back. Stream right after stream. Fuck it, we're just gonna dive right into it. I realize that this album is only 24 minutes, so we're gonna set that up. Yeah, we're just gonna dive into this right now. Say fuck it, whatever. Let's do it. So Live, Laugh, Love. I heard very little about this album. I heard it's very introspective. I think the only thing that Earl Sweatshirt said was to listen to De La Soul. Like really listen to De La Soul. And I'm gonna be honest, it's been a minute since I've tapped into De La Soul, but we're gonna tap into this project right now. So hopefully I don't miss too much. A lot of these tracks are kind of short, so hopefully I'm able to write something rather quickly. A little thought, a little something, but his wordplay is gonna be crazy. I feel production is gonna be definitely something that we might look at. I don't know who produced. I think it's was it Elk? That's not Elk. I don't know who that is. Did he is that like a secret producer name? There's just one producer? Okay, Navy Blue. Black Noise. See, this motherfucker just works with like, I don't know who he works with. I don't know if anybody knows who he works with. He's like there's like 3 producers on this album. 4. Okay, so Earl Sweatshirt helped produce the last track. Alright, 11 tracks. As you see, I'm pretty short. I'm going to try and get into it as fast as possible. And we'll go from there. But let's do it. Mute my mic. I'll see you guys in like a half hour.
My peripherals decorated at me, you can't get away, cause I still can see you every day. I lace my cleats and give them praise. Get your head in the game, what my nigga Tay Hicks say. I just paint pictures, you just chipping on the frame. Zooming out of thick malaise in my cranium. Let's get on the pitch and play tricky Kangle. We scored 3 ways back to back and made our way home. Jiggy bricklayer like J-Ho. Break it, they can't close. The thin bell raids, we taking our whole thing, they can't cloak it. The blade came with the roses. I still hold up the bouquet for the photo. I'm thankful for the blood, sweat, and pain that we paid for it. Lump sum, you can't change the total. Always a slow roller, don't race the tortoise. Don't wait for me.
Hey, don't wait for me, man. Don't wait for me. Don't wait for anybody. What you running from? Yourself? Stop waiting. Yeah, that's your issue, man. You always waiting, man. All that running. So you want to chase things. You want to chase instead of find. That's your problem. You waiting on the hurricane. Honestly, you waiting on Uber Eats, too. You always ordering that. You chasing all this stuff, but with nothing in that chase account. Stop waiting on you in the club knocking back chasers, and you ain't even chase your drink. Yeah. How about you start working out? That's crazy. Maybe get in the gym, man. Maybe get you a hobby. Maybe get you a passion. Something beyond waiting. Find somebody to love. You after all that chasing gonna keep you running, and you ain't running from nowhere but your own self. And that's where you exactly need to be. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy. Do something.
Activate.
For the sake of everybody in the bank, act like you got some sense.
The heavy measure did them in. The message couldn't be missed. The head was on a stick where it belonged. My February never ends. It isn't long. The pinch of salt and you mix through your biscuits off. I'm on my off foot again. I pick apart the defense with the triple cross, silver hearts, a split for your scars. Jog my memory, what is in ours? Slivers of God at infinitum. I gather you didn't hunt it all. We circling like hawks, all them niggas lunch. Took time off, I ain't no niggas still a suck. Permafrost, pimping protocol, ice cold like Andre Benjamin. I'm playing bad, I'm still in love with you, let's get in the tub. Jaws ain't big enough for what you bit off, I'll keep the key to your heart for incidentals. Tunnel vision stuck like barnacles on what's propped in the big picture. Stick along for the ride long enough, we ending up fine for once. Finally fucked, the heavy measure did them in. The message couldn't be missed. The head was on a stick where it belonged. My February never ends. Dance. Check. Yeah. Exonerated, I ain't dying on this hill. Tonight we dining where? Leonidas, I know somewhere with finer fares. Germinate the yeast, we got it jumping in the pan. Flirts with danger, we hastily learn how to dance. Circumstance, raise a baby to a beast like rain and heat. Raise a seed into a plant. Stone throwers, glass homes, keep hiding hands. Terse reminders of the rocky path. Gleaning what I can from what I have amassed. The space-time continuum bend. I'm sticking with the simple plans. I'm just a man. Bars like the rim of the bath. Live, love, and laugh. It's up like hovercraft. Have little buddy relax. We on the cutting edge. Told you we only doubling back to cover tracks. Metal lungies, you don't wanna match. The earth mother gave the sun a lap that sat me on my ass. Jet lag, waking up the black money, breaking up the cash. Outnumbered, but we obviously crunch them in the stack. Nobody wants the scraps, nobody. The low hum of hunger had my stomach singing a song of sadness, wishing that it wasn't flat. Tonight we dining where? Dance. Up, you cumbersome coming into your old age. The jig is up, it's much too late. I pre the runs fake. I try my luck one day. For now, I only trust faith. Untouched rage, stuck with him from the bus days. I need the love game. My feet is up way above niggas' ceilings. Fuck your feelings. I look around, the only thing I see is us, gang. Love leaving is unappealing. To be stuck, you stayed under. I stayed wondering why. Cause the wave undulates and I'm on a high. I couldn't wait. Couldn't shake the notion my fate was up for me to decide. It's no time for pumping brakes. Trey 5 Brook on the plate. You right, we whipping J's. Way too much funnel for one, but niggas love the taste. Release a dub for Dave. True Goy, plug number 2, Gamma Ray. Hey, everybody love the sunshine shine. Like the boy Roy ASA. Can't throw away my whole life standing in shade. Shaming how you stammering quick. Change the plans to dead eight like Dave Cameron. Dangling off the Empire State. Bet the entire state on me. I came out the gate with fire. Raining flames on who my campaign collide with. Wavy off of age. They say I should have played for Wave Forest. Stakes plummet when you play funny games. Cat in the bag. Everything you utter doesn't escape. Running man. Niggas in the camp fuck what you weigh. Maximum stats, maximum bitches, and massive fucking plays. Hey, my little baby stack like she from the game. Bells rung, send a mail up high to the sky, home that I fell from. Bail us out the barn, mask over my eyes just like a welder. Tail spun out of binds, baptized in the fires of flaw and failures. I tried to tell you, you never gonna get a rise out of a real one. Tough like Riot Spell, Orion size heavyweight titles on a belt, sir. Flying and on the wide eye of the maelstrom, wild side that I hail from. I see you ain't moved in a while, ain't gonna lie, you probably should get your sails up. Time will tell who the hell won. Promise I don't know who assailed you. Bear cubs, head hunt, voila, they probably do it for breadcrumbs, providing shelter. Dug well enough to find us some kind of wealth. Mining through my self-gun boost, the bottom started to melt some. I felt stuck. Still cut knife showing the shield love. Spill blood.
From this action, we see the priest's responsibility towards the congregation, thus towards the gods. Now,
I remember when I ain't want it. I prayed harder, they hooked on the phonics. Cooking them condoms like Lauren. In the 90s, the Lauren is on me. You gonna die on the hill of your choice. I still hear the voices. I'm a Pisces, part of me still in a void. Fishy annoyed, my inhibitions destroyed. Tapped in, locked in with my little boy. I'm allegiant to the river, I can't sip it for you. Never leave with indecision, never leave the homies. Unless it's time to lead the homies. It's all pressure, God love it, cause that's what they wanted. I'm secreting something different, the bitches get on me. Pick up sticks, we got next to whichever opponent. We on next, blessed, don't get beheaded this summer. Cross the line, double back and put everything on it. It's all in a row, the family focus, my wingspan is a globe. I'm glad to be home, I had to get over, I had to get low. I'm in the house, I keep a backpack by the door. Like Batman, I get the signal that I'm adios. The last laugh is for the niggas always in the know. The fast cash is for the bitches in expensive clothes. The fast ass is for the chillers, had to bring it home. I feel it in my, I feel it in my, I feel it in my soul. How long do you plan on staying? Don't wanna know. Not much to say, so coffee over. Monster truck tank, we crushing and rolling. My stronghold faith was keeping me whole. Smoked out flames, we freezing it over. All the small favors added up into the loss. Stood up in my seat at the table, I was exhausted. Can't pardon mistakes or flaws. It's taking so long. 3 heads over the bar, scoping them out from afar. Jump straight out of the house, don't need no alarm. The paw fist down, the lay of the land, the law we live out. Always got our hands, some extra chips. Told baby don't flip out. She like, I always only play the wind. Wow, there's the wind howling and hissing. Frown wasn't fixed, the brow wasn't twitched down on my head. Cut the crown in the next one, it's easy to miss it. Truthfully just used as a step stool. Tangle the kids, pray God give them refuge and some assistance for making sense. I cut out the stem, I saw the death blow, and this shit confusing, simple and malleable. It's tricky, just trying to groove with me. Just trying to live. It ain't really take no time to see. These niggas ain't on timing. Diddy bopping around the ring like Ali. Showing all my teeth, smiling my response to cheap talk. Keep your guard up, niggas eavesdropping. The weak jaws, we try trees, sparking my dreams foggy. Unique offers. Tell the giant I need like 3 from this most recent bean harvest. Geeked off and stockpiling drip, I'm putting shit on like Steve Harvey. Me, G, and Gene Dawson threw a 3-piece of stripper ball like let's see it. Go on, get this thing started. Arm all in a thing like Vince Carter. Overall, y'all baby shit soft. We first team, all league marksman. Let it sing on you like a voice from East Harlem. Easy target, 3-ball game blouses. Let the purple rain douse 'em. I thought it was a drought. Heard it through word of mouth, it's on the flow like Chris Farley. They marking niggas out. The streets watching and filming now. What's the lick, Aki? They hawking niggas down. I ain't hear a sound, niggas click hopping. I ain't lip a brow. It didn't shock me. Yo, check. Yes, sir. Yeah. Gran Turismo, hop out the fishbowl with a fist full of cash and a lit bogey. She don't turn tricks for me. I don't let her, but she would if I did though. Name an instance of bullshit that I went for. Deep in the trench like a split stone, no pistol. Just me and my wits. I'm who the scale tip for. 10 controlling the strip, making it get cold. It just snowed in your nose. She dipped lower than sinkholes. Lo siento, attention central. The promoters is pissed. My kicks on where you supposed to sit. They get bold, give them an inch. And nigga ditch like ding dong. I'm on the porch with the click crisp like chicken and Crisco's. My nigga, I need all of my ends. Need all of us in. Them 6 holes right there, not them people not running. I can't sit down until the base is rounded impatient. Politicking with pagans, hated how I sounded. I'ma see you later. Made it safe and sound, my fingers seize the day of meeting. Solemn prayer, easy payment. To me it beats making problems. Brazen. Brought the beef to the grazing oxen. Sliced from the navel to the collarbone and drain the body. Train the mind and made me silent. Tracing my baby God can't trace the mama. Get these white girls out my home like baby father. Things I thought would shake me to my core just made me hotter. Sacred knowledge. Jada cups, it's time to change the stakey diapers. Looking north, it's a trail to follow. Can't get lost, I'm staying shining. For those I come across, the ones we lost and all the ones behind me. Pops is kinda janky, his replacement beat the failure out me. Made me violent, hated fighting. I know I can't take no loss, my anger bottle. Mama say his face ain't look like yours, it's on the floor. Go out and scrape him off it. Mop him like a chore, it ain't no way around it. They knew shit was off when I was staying silent. It stayed inside, I'm saying sorry for the pain I caused. God know my heart and that I'm out here trying to change the course. I'm working on it, peeling layers off in a lab sauce, kinda. You know what I'm saying? Halfway there. Halfway there. You know what I mean, so That's tough, I'm finna be out. I thought I told you geek down. Trouble follow me around. Everybody wanna be Bowser, I'm plumbing the seat out. Fire come through me now. Pitch black tourmaline tire. When she found me on the street, she ride. I keep my feet grinding for my sweet child. The struggle not a team sport, you're not afforded recourse. Of course I had to reroute. Stories wasn't unfounded. Multitudes of one, I'm never done counting up drowsy. The sun bouncing through the fun houses. I got used to the come down. I leaped behind and jumped out. Both ears ringing with your love. Both my ears ringing with your love. Ghost in the shell, you a hell of a host. We set up a post outside of the settlement with whatever niggas could want. Golden intel, it's heavy to know everything goes, but it's better to vestibule lesson. Prerequisite to getting in the door is never letting them be selling you short. Let's get it. I've been here before, it's been a minute. Familiar with it all, it's blown chillin' in a bar for good riddance. The muzzle isn't on the dog, the muzzles wouldn't get it from their guards. It's a different feeling. Spirit and heart that's unrelenting. Evidently to a fault, which obviously gon' cause all kind of switching. Coming to my senses. I'm finna be out, I thought I told you geek down. Trouble follow me around. Everybody wanna be Bowser, I'm plumbing the deceit out. Fire come through me now. Pitch black tourmaline tire. When she found me on the street, she ride. I keep my feet grounded for my sweet child. The struggle not a team sport, you're not afforded recourse. Of course I had to reroute. Stories wasn't unfounded. Multitudes of one, I'm never done counting up drowsy. The sun bouncing through the fun houses. I got used to the come down. I leaped behind and jumped out. Both ears ringing with your love. Both my ears ringing with your love. I released it. 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 I repeat, I released it. I released it. I released it. Dogs, police, ticks, time bombs. The weed kinda scratched the itch, I need it. Honorary chief, watch over all the proceedings. Grab belief got me wheezing. I love being counted out for me. Less than leave, love cut a little deeper. Don't trust the leap, only the ones in the bleachers. 2016, I had a dreamer. My son crawling around on the ceiling, and I had never seen them. Finally found a meaning. Condo for me, him and his mama keep the sweet digs. The team did when I was down and doubting disbelief, and I forgot to think big, bitch. The team did when I was down and doubting disbelief, and I forgot to think big. I forgot on cream and coffee, Wally Walker out the bottle drinking. I never got on LinkedIn. High quality, old lean, spilling out the nozzle leaking. It's not a problem, I released it. I repeat, I released it. I just dropped it, you should go and cop it, I released it. I released it. I released it. I released it. Big step, I don't think your tiny cleats fit. This step took a lot to reach. Supply pressure for the diamonds that you see glisten. Heavy metal, every piece precious. Let's watch the belly of the beast hammers. I got it on the side of these sticks. I saw you jogging, ain't no free lifts. I met the morning without pretension. I kept on calling, ain't no reaching. Guess I got bored of playing your game. I put a quarter in and it changed. I gave my all if I'm not mistaken. I played along like I ain't see danger. I paid the cost to go to, yeah. I pray to God you go, yeah. I paid the cost and I was repaid. I pray to God you never sleep angry. I paid the cost and I was repaid. I pray to God you never go to sleep angry. I met the morning without pretense. I kept on calling, kept on resending. Ain't no rechange.
Take two.
Worked harder than a bitch, operating a tight ship. God steering a ship, the wheel in a vice grip. Slave to the vices, stay sipping. I don't got all day to play with you. The fake shit don't surprise me. Things changed, so a nigga stayed improvising. risk takers. Look at all the places that it got me. Save it, no thanks, you can't make me no promise. We went our own ways and still think of you highly. Give my baby my daddy last name and his likeness. Taking the signs in, facing a fire. Change your surroundings, kings of the county, angels around me. Sailed in on lightning, prepared for the fight. Go to church if you scared or you frightened. Worked harder than a bitch, operating a tight ship. God steering the ship, my will in a vice grip. Scaling and climbing, they pale in comparison and slimy. I pray they know better than to try me. I stay with the veteran advisors. I paid every time I wasn't righteous. I'm checking all the boxes. I made every effort, then I laced up my creps and kept it rocking. I can't see no other option. Whole rank, tank engine on the 110 southbound growling. Your love stank bitches, that's your fucking problem. Sergeant at Marathon standing on the couches, singing loud, lining silver on the Nimbus cloud. I get it now.
The heart breaks itself.
More power to you, but there's no flowers in your vase.
Over and over again until
no amount of sugar gon' help with the taste.
Stays
at the end of the day,
open.
it's really just you and whatever you think. From air mailing you strength.
So there you have it.
Man, oh man, oh man. Sorry, we played a little bit of Mick Jenkins for like a hot little 4 seconds, but okay. So, Earl Sweatshirt. Let's go back into it. 24 minutes. 24 minutes. Quick, easy, simple, fine. As I was listening, I was writing down some of those things, and then I started to just listen. You know what I mean? Where I was just like, maybe I don't need to have anything to say. Maybe I don't need to pull from this album and say something that needs to be said. I don't think anything needs to be said. I think at a certain point there becomes a time where you should just be listening to the music for what the music is. You know I'm starting to, you know what I'm saying? And I think I recognize that probably at like track 9. Track 9 or track 8. Probably a little bit in track 8 and then moved into track 9. Mostly track 9 though. Track 9 was a standout for me. It's Tore My Line. Oh, here. Yeah, there we go. That's the track list. But I did say a few things. So we'll dive into that. So with the first track, GSW versus SAC. Right off the rip, first like key and second, really setting I don't know if you'd call it the tone, but definitely setting the energy up front. Loud and fun, interesting production. Weird time warps, but things I expect from Earl. The production is key in Earl's work. I think, yes, Earl can rap on a lot of things, but I think if you are somebody who really enjoys Earl, I think you understand that like there's certain points that Earl just flourishes. And I think we've seen that with him and Elk. But I think that like this time in his life is a very, very important time, very exciting time. And I think that seeing that is very, very cool. Very cool to me, very cool to him, very cool to everybody who listens to this project. So that was my first initial thought. I was just listening. I heard it. I didn't have much time and I didn't want to talk too much, but that's what I grabbed. the track 2, Forge. This is when I started to understand that like I might need to listen to this project a couple times. So I appreciate this album not being like an hour plus long. I feel like I could listen to this like 4 times for the hour and maybe catch a few more things off of what he's saying, his inflections and everything like that. But I said this is gonna need a couple listens to really understand and put together his lines. He really raps how I feel like I'd rap. Kind of cryptic, but each line connects somehow. And what I mean by that is that like sometimes sentence structure, the paragraph structure, we'll call it a paragraph structure, the verse structure, doesn't make much sense. You know, one line to the next line arguably may not blend as well as you may think looking at the words that he is using. However, picking out specific words, you're going to see the similarity from line 1 to line 2 to line 3 to line 4, and you're going to see and understand how he's putting it all together. And I'm not even trying to dig this deep into it because I know that he's not a dig deep type of person, but at the same time he is a dig deep type of person. But it's like, it's just so interesting, his choice and his dynamic for where he goes and how he attaches verse to verse or line for line. So I think that's why it makes it so interesting to be an Earl Sweatshirt fan, because you really got to listen to the project a few times before you start to really understand the simplicity behind the madman. You know what I mean? Moving into Infatuation, I said I actually really want to listen to this on vinyl. I think that may be the best way to hear this project. The choice in sound and the touch of love and soul. Yeah, I knew probably track 1 that I wanted to listen to this track on vinyl, so this will definitely be one that I'll be looking for. But I think out loud, not condensed in your headphones, not like in the car or something like that, but like candle lit, you're in the house, nothing on the TV, just vinyl, just you sitting there, just maybe you're cooking supper, maybe, I don't know what you're doing, but I think this album on vinyl would be the way to go. So I'll definitely be looking for this, adding this to my collection in the future. Next one, Gamma, track 4, Need the Love. The production was and is key. He raps with such careless effort. It sounds so easy. Bar. No, the way he goes about it, I feel like it's so simple for him. Like, it's not anything that he's really got to think too hard about. He's not really like, oh, how do I rap, Crisco with fucking Biscoff and shit like that. Like, not that that's anything, you know what I'm trying to say, but like, it's not him. It sounds so careless, so effortless. Like, it's just, they're like, hey, go get on that microphone. He's like, all right, whatever. You know, like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think more so he probably listens to the beat once or twice before he goes in. I don't think it's just like, oh, let me just hop on any beat. I think it's just like, I know how I want to fit into the song or into the beat. Moving on to track 5, Well Done. I said everything is so quick, so focused. That's all I said. That's it. Number 6, Live. The longest track on the project. I did clue in again. I remember he is a dad now. He is a dad. This some Earl dad raps. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. If you think that Earl is a dad, or if you know that Earl is a dad and you're listening to this project. His pocket is so carved, no one can truly fit in his shoes. And then in the middle of it, I was writing, there was a beat switch, and the beat switch was crazy. His beat selection is insane. I don't think anybody can truly elevate the beats that he has in his arsenal to the level that they are at if you are not Earl Sweatshirt. You know what I mean? Number 7, Static. I said champion run type beat. Earl is a fucking weird genius. I stand by that. Earl is a weird fucking genius. Number 8, we get into Crisco. His flows are so different. His wordplay is crazy. Like, it makes sense, but in the weirdest ways. Like, it's understandable. The choice to have it not clear, but almost like the way that he's coming on the microphone sounds like a old 1950s like baseball. You know, like there's scratchers, there's itches, there's like it picks up, it puts down. Like, it's just almost hard to understand in a way. It's odd, but there ain't no one else that sounds like him right now. And that's what I learned in Crisco. I was listening to it, I was like, there's nobody that has this specific sound right now at his level. At his level, like where he's at in his career, nobody sounds like that. Nobody's rapping on beats that are like this. And like, nobody's carelessly doing it. If they're doing it, they're trying to do it. You know what I mean? He's doing it because he can do it, and he's a master at doing it. So this is where I put Earl in a high position. I look at Earl as a high positioned artist in my list. Moving on, we move to Tore My Line, track 9. This track is beautiful. This track is simply just beautiful. The slowness, it sounds sad, but it sounds happy as hell in the most humble, basic way. It's so... You could feel the love, like, in a weird way. Like, I don't even think he ever says the word love in this whole track, but like, this one evoked the most feeling out of me. Like, I feel a little something out of this one. So, honestly, track 9, probably one of my favorites on the album. Before that, it would probably be the Live. I'd go for Live, and I'd go for Tore My Line. Moving on, we got Heavy Metal, a.k.a. Ejectocito. Again, or maybe not again, but his titling is crazy. It almost fed directly from the last one. I felt like Tore My Line and Heavy Metal, they kind of connected. He's really in love, and that's fucking beautiful. I love to see how connected yet disconnected he is to the world, just living in his life and just enjoying it. If you don't know, Earl Sweatshirt is probably the most connected artist you'll ever meet. Every time he's sit down in an interview, they always ask him, and he's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I think that that's beautiful, especially because at such a young age, he was, you know, I can't tell you how old he is right now, but he's been making music for ever, bro. 2013. How old was he? Let's just. How old is Earl? I don't believe he's 31 years old. Okay, so I'm 28. You know, like, he's a young dude, bro. He's a young dude. Youngest of him and Tyler, Vince, Frank 37, so he's the youngest one in all of it. So it's like, little bro's been cooking for, I say little bro, big bro's been cooking for a while, and like, has cemented himself. You know, Feet of Clay was when he was not even the time where he was fully cementing himself. You know, 2013, crazy run. And then 2015, everything that he's ever done. Navy Blue. Okay, so there's Navy Blue. So I've just not tapped in enough. But Feet of Clay is when I was really like, okay, Earl is cemented. Earl knows where he's at. Earl knows what he's doing. He knows. So, bro's been cooking for a while. And I think that is something to, one, appreciate, but also understand that, like, if you're able to just keep making just, like, music that you love, that's amazing to me. That's amazing. And then, Exhaust, the only thing I wrote was that fucking Erykah Badu on a couple of the talking points of that song. Final thoughts. Cemented. Bro, cemented. He can make whatever he wants. He can make whatever he wants right now. And I think because of his track record, there's no real barriers. I think he creates his own barriers. But I think he's so in tune with how to push certain barriers in order to maintain his own creative personality within his art, and then still be able to move on and move forth and create such a deeper, elevated point. And maybe, again, it's been a minute since I've listened to De La Soul. Maybe I listen to this again next year. But I listen to De La Soul before I tap in, and maybe it clues into me a little bit more of what is going on this project. But regardless, I think he doesn't miss. I think he's good. I think he's tight. I don't think he's got to worry about anything. I hope he stays healthy. I hope his kids are good. I hope his wife, lady, girlfriend, whatever, tight. And I hope they good forever, you know, because I just want happiness for Earl. I think he has done his dues. He deserves some peace and quiet. So shout out to Earl for even dropping music and consistently and making sure that we are fed. You know, like, bro has not missed in the last 5 years. We got Live, Laugh, Love. This year we got War Dyer, however you want to pronounce it. 2023. We got Sick in 2022. Feed of Clay in 2020. You know, 2019 technically, but the deluxe in 2020. You know, bro's been consistent. Bro's been well. So, thank you, Earl. Thank you for anybody who's paid attention and took the time to listen to this project with us. Drop your thoughts down in the comments if you have any. Let me know what your favorite Earl project and/or song is, and we'll get into it. But I hope you guys had a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed. My name is Q the Bird to some people. Besides that, have a great day. Thank you. We'll be listening to probably Joey. I want to take a look at what he's actually got a single too that came up, but I want to see how long this out. 39 minutes. All right, so that'll be a little bit longer. That'll be a fun one to go through. But yeah, today was Earl, goddamn Sweatshirt. So shout out that boy. I hope you guys have a great day. Earl, if you see this, love you, bro. All right, toodaloo. Have a good day.